Yes. Tell me about your typical day.
Once I get my clothes changed, I wash my hands thoroughly, and after that I'll see the temperature of the refrigerator and record it in the temperature list. And after that I see the basic cleaning of the floor. I'll put on all the electronic equipments, dishwasher, grills, and after that I'll discuss particular day's schedule with the head chef as well as with the manager. And after that I'll create my mission place and I'll start my service.
Okay. Have you resolved with the conflict with the supplier?
Yes, I have resolved conflict with the supplier once. See, basically at my workplace we don't have any conflicts with the supplier. They are very feasible and understanding persons. But if he have any conflict with the supplier, we will listen to his part in a polite manner, and I will also tell him, explain him about my issue too. We will solve the issue in a mutual way.
Okay. Same as this. Have you resolved with the customer?
Conflict with the customer you are talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. See, if there is a conflict with the customer, I'll personally go and have a conversation with the customer. I will listen to his part in a polite manner. Then I will see what I can do. Like I will first of all I will admit my mistake, and after that I'll offer him about if they want any refund of the dish or they have any other complimentary dish and all. Like if they want any complimentary dish, I will also offer them if there is any customization in dish and all. And after that I'll report all these things to the persons working in the kitchen. And after that I will report it to the customer, and I'll also take the feedback. And after all this after completion of all this process, I'll write it down in the incident list so that we can discuss it in the future meeting to make sure that it won't be repeat again.
How do you control wastage?
First of all, I'll follow the FIFO method, that is first in first out method. And after that, when I receive a stock, I will put it in such a manner that we can easily follow FIFO. And when I receive the stock, I will see whether there are any damages. The packaged food we have a proper manufacturing date and expiry date. I will see the temperature of the meat if we order on that day. And while storing in our storage, I'll also make sure that I have kept it by following all the safety measures. And after putting in the stock, I'll write down the labels that so and so stock has a so and so particular expiry date. I'll also make sure that while working in the kitchen, there should not be any wastage like falling of leftover stock on the floor, discarding leftover stock like that. We'll make sure that it won't happen.
Who is responsible for health and safety at workplace?
At my workplace, everyone working in the kitchen is responsible for health and safety. Everyone is responsible. Also at my workplace, there is one dedicated person, supervisor is there. He will see whether all of following safety guidelines or not.
How do you record income and expenses?
Usually at my workplace, I won't record any income and expenses. I do consider my menu planning that it should be a cost effective, and I'll create a proper list of expenses and wastages, and I'll give it to the higher management, to the head chef as well as manager.
What affects when you make a rooster?
What affects when I make a roster? The flexibility of the chefs, demanding hours of the customers, and there are many I have to consider.
How you coordinate with other colleagues?
Yes, we have to coordinate with the other colleagues because in the rush hours everyone is busy in their doing their particular job. I will help them by if I don't have any I'm not involved, if I have not involved at the time when I'm preparing a dish, then I'll help them with the as a kitchen hands to my colleagues and all. If there is a conflict between the colleagues, I will solve them. If my colleague is transferring some heavy pot from one side of the kitchen to other side, I will help them by picking up that heavy pot and all like that. Based on the situation, I will help them.
How do you assess the delivery products?
Can you please repeat that question again?
How do you assess the delivery products? When you receive the delivery products, how do you assess it?
Delivery products. First of all, when I receive the products, I will see whether the products are as per our invoice and as per our ordering list or not. And after that, I'll see if there is any damages to the stock or something. And after that, I'll see the packaged food expiries and manufacturing date. If we ordered some meat or something, we will see the temperature of the meat, whether it's below 5 degree or not. I'll see the quantity. I'll also see the quantity and texture of the meat. Where I'll also see whether this meat is bouncy or not, fresh or not. And after that, I'll handle it in such a way that it should not be damaged, and safely I will transfer it to the storage department, and following the guidelines, I will kept it in such a manner that we can use it in a FIFO manner.
Okay. How do you train your new staff?
Once we got a new staff, I first introduce myself and also ask him or her to introduce himself or herself. And after the introduction, I will inform about the basic safety guidelines they should follow at the kitchen. And after that, I'll show them all the kitchen, where we kept the electronic appliances and where our refrigerator is and where our recycle bins are there. And after that, I will see whether he or she knows the basic cutting of the vegetables and basic cleaning of the floors and electronic equipments. He or she knows very well or not. And after that, I'll see whether he or she knows the basic terminology of the cooking. And after that, I will let them cook in the kitchen just beside the another chefs, and ask another chef to have an eye on him or her. Once we got confident on him or her, we will let them work in the kitchen at the weekdays initially, and after that we will let them work in the weekends too, because at the weekends we have a very rush hours for the customers.
Okay. What do you do if there is any broken equipment?
First of all, I'll stop using that equipment, and after that I'll put a faulty tag on it, and I immediately inform my head chef and manager as well regarding the so-and-so equipment is broken, and ask them to repair it as early as possible.
Okay. What do you do if there is any hazard in your workplace?
What I do if there is a hazard in my work, it depends on what type of hazard we are getting. First of all, I'll take the necessary measures based on the hazard, and after that I'll put in the incident, and after that I will inform my head chef and manager as well regarding this and this, and I'll write it down in the incident list so that we can discuss it in the future meeting, and also make sure that it won't be happen again.
Okay. What skills manager should have?
First, manager should have a good communication skills, a good decision making skills, a problem solving skills. He should communicate with the customers and the persons working in the kitchen in such a way that all should perform their duties equally. He should follow and maintain a good relation with the customers as well as the persons working in the kitchen.
How do you manage to finish your tasks?
Depends on the task. First of all, I'll make a proper plan of a particular task. I'll see whether we have all the items available in the inventory. Before starting a task, I'll see the equipments I required for that particular task are ready or something, and after that I create a mission place and start doing my job. Like this, we can do my job on time.
Okay. How you store the food?
Store the food.
Yeah.
When I receive which delivery or something you're talking about delivered food. Okay. When I receive the food, I'll see whether the food are as per invoice, and after that when I kept in the storage room, I'll make sure that I will store the food in such a way that we can use it in a FIFO manner. When I receive the food, I'll see the receiving conditions, and after that I will see the storage conditions, whether we have a proper storage conditions or not, and after that we follow a FIFO rule, and also make sure that the temperature, I'll record the temperature of the food when I receive the food and kept in the storage boxes, and recording the temperature list so that other chefs know which food have a proper temperature or not in while they are taking the food in a FIFO manner.
Okay. How do you maintain the garbage or rubbish?
Basically we have two recycle bins at our workplace, red one and blue one. We use red one for general waste, and we use blue one for papers and cardboards.
What do you do if there is any accident happen in your kitchen?
First of all, I will take a proper measures based on the accident and hazard happened in the kitchen, and after that I will inform my head chef and manager as well regarding that, and after that I will record it in the incident list, which we can discuss in the meeting and try to overcome that whatever the issue. Because of that issue it won't happen again. We will make sure that.
Okay. What kind of electrical equipment do you use in kitchen?
We have many types of electronic equipments like refrigerator, grill, salamander, dishwasher, fryer, mixer grinder. Like this we have many equipments.
Okay. If there is any meeting happen in your kitchen, what you discuss in the meeting?
We will discuss the basic things like planning a menu, regarding the incidents, regarding the conflicts that happened previously in the kitchen and with the suppliers. We will have a conversation regarding the wastage of the food. We will have a conversation regarding the safety measures should be followed in the kitchens. Where we'll make sure whether all are following the proper guidelines regarding safety and all. Like this we will discuss all these things in the kitchen. We'll also discuss about the new dishes that has come in the market as per the dietitians and all.
What are the main expenses in your kitchen?
The basic main expenses are rent, utility bills, wages, electronic equipment maintenance, purchasing of inventory. Like this we have many major expenses in the kitchen.
What would you do if co-worker was aggressive towards you?
If he was aggressive, I will not lose my calm. The main thing is I will not lose my calm, and ask him to have keep his mind calm, and I will first ask him to complete his job that we are serving in a restaurant, serving to the hotel restaurant industry, that we should follow our work first, and after that I will take him to a private place after the shift completed, and I will ask him about the issue, and I will also tell him about my issue too, and we will mutually solve it. If he is not listening to me, I will involve my head chef and manager as well, and we'll try to solve the issue in a mutual way.
Okay. What changes have you noticed during the time you have worked in your industry?
There are many changes in the before industry and right now what we are working in the kitchen. Like inflation has been increased, technologically has been developed. Like in previous days we used to promote our restaurant and dishes in a leaflet, or we will have to prepare a leaflet and we'll distribute in the nearby area. But right now we are using technology and social media and promoting, like we are just recording a reel of the making of dishes and uploading on this Instagram and all. Like this we have many major changes from then and now.